brings you in today? What brings you in today to the offices? To the offices. Oh, you have an interview. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's this? This is like my microphone, like just so like I can record. I use it to record all the interviews. Just, like so I can go back and look at them later. So that, you know, do you have your resume for me? Do you have your resume? Do you have your resume? Do you have your resume? Alright, thank you. Yeah, this is very impressive. You meet all the qualifications, you meet all the hard qualifications for the job. But I want to like get to know you better. Like the most important part of this interview process is gonna be like making sure that you as a person are actually the right fit for this job. This job is not just about what qualifications you have, what college you went to, if you even went to college. It's not about that. It's more so about like the kind of person you are. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions and I want you to answer them truthfully and honestly. Okay. Now, what when you were growing up, were your parents divorced? Yeah, okay, so at what age did your parents get divorced? 11, okay. Pivotal time in a child's growth. Was it a messy divorce? Oh, it was. Okay. And then I'm also curious. When you were checking in at the front desk, like, Stacey had you sign the NDA, right? Yeah, all those forms, yeah, that was actually an NDA. Yeah, the reason you had to sign an NDA for this interview, the company that I run, we do a lot of controversial things, a lot of questionable things, that a lot of people wouldn't agree with. So we have to sign an NDA just so that, like, you can't discuss anything that I need to discuss in this interview to make sure that you're ready for this job. Are you familiar with the media presence of my company? Like, all the scandals and things that we've been a part of? Oh, you're not? I'm gonna ask you a serious question here, okay? Do you live under a rock? Just a question. Let me just mark this down. That actually makes me really happy, because that means that you're coming into this interview, you're coming into this application process, this position, with no bias. Like, I'm honestly, like, I'm super impressed. You know, like, this is looking good for you, honestly. Now, I'm gonna ask a couple situational questions, and like, I just want to see, like, what would you do? How would you respond? Things like that. Right, so, so say you're on a call with a customer. The customer is complaining because one of our products gave them a severe skin rash. Like it's red, like it's turning purple, like it's super itchy, like their skin is just like falling off. How would you respond? advice to follow if something like that were to happen. Like overall that was a good response, but at the company we like to take a different sort of approach. We like to take the approach of the customer isn't always right. Like, if a customer got a severe rash from one of our products, they are clearly using it wrong. And even though, like, our products don't have directions on them, like, our products aren't required to have directions. They, like, just miss the mark of having to require directions. So, because of that, we would actually be not able to do anything for said customer because they were just using the product wrong. And then we would take further legal action, such as suing for defamation. Like, if they decided to post on social media about it, we would sue for public defamation, because our products aren't required to have directions on them. So we don't accept any responsibility for anything of that nature. Right? Okay, now, what would you do if somebody wearing, what does he wear? He wears, purple dress pants, a blue flannel, and then a white t-shirt under that flannel, came into the office and was looking for you. Like, what would you do? Okay, so actually, you would not send them to my office. Like seriously, like if somebody who looked like that came in, like what I'm actually gonna have you do is under all of our employees' desks, there's a little button, like right under, there's a little button that is the purple pants man button. You press that button if you see him and he's asking for me. You press that button. That pretty much just alerts me, and then like this wall behind me opens up, and I just like I hide out in there. Like, me and him got some beef. Like, I'm not gonna get into it, but like, yeah. So if you see the purple pants man, and if he's like, especially if he's asking for me, like, you press the purple pants man button. Okay. Yeah, that was just like a random little piece of knowledge, but like, okay, if you found a little bag of like some white powder on the sidewalk, what would you do? You would call the police. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. No, it's fine. Okay, and what if you, okay, say your like best friend is the CEO of a company, and your best friend is embezzling money and putting it into offshore accounts, and is like using it to buy like yachts and mansions, but 50% of it is going to charities such as like helping the homeless, women's shelters, the foster care system. Like, what would you do? Yeah, it's a tough situation. Okay, yeah, that's really interesting. Alright, so I really like you. I really like want to get to know you. Like, I don't want to fully like bring you onto my team yet. I don't really position, like an actual position in the company. Yeah, so the longer you do the internships, like the more I can pay you when I actually bring you onto the team. Right. Right, yeah. Yeah, so the paid internship I said is minimum wage. And then once I bring you on, like if you just did the 6 months not paid, the 3 months minimum wage, and then I brought you onto the team for real, then like you're like at first you would like you get paid by how long you've been here, because like once you're here, like we don't want you to leave. So for your first year on the team, you would get paid around like 30K a year. And then for the next, like that's for your first 6 months. The next 6 months will bump you up to like 45K a year. The next 6 months it goes up to 50K a year. And it just keeps going up like that. After you hit the 65K mark with your pay, with your income, then the pay raises come